Welcome back to another edition of Electric TV, your home for electrical industry news, information, and entertainment. I'm your host, Dominic Giarratano. Public transportation, the movement of people from A to B, is moving forward in new ways all across the U.S. The most recent and perhaps most successful infrastructure project to come online is now running between Minnesota's Twin Cities. Here's ETV's Erica McClarity with our story.
Here in the Twin Cities, there's a new way, a better way, a cleaner and a greener way to travel. It's called the Green Line. And now that we're on board, let's go for a ride.
It's been over a decade in the making, 11 miles connecting the Twin Cities, eliminating an estimated 2,000 car trips a day. Higher passenger capacity and more energy efficient than buses. From sunup to sundown, this light rail doesn't stop, running 24 hours a day. This project was almost $1 billion and worth every penny for these cities.
People love it, they use it all the time. It's helping increase our ability to have people live here without a car. It's helping people have even better standard of living.
It connects people to jobs, so from where they live in high numbers and high density, both in the downtowns as well as in the neighborhoods along the corridor, to major job centers. That's the primary thing it does.
There's been an increased desire for the next line, the next stage in the process of a transit system, really beginning to take shape and to take form, because people understand when you build a great transit line, you can build great community around it.
The community was excited about this job before the job even began, and they are more excited about the project now that it's in place. It was a solution to a challenge we've had in the Twin Cities about getting from Minneapolis to St. Paul in an effective way, and this seems to have solved that problem.
We partnered with our NECA contractors. We had to come up with a memorandum of understanding because of the 3 IBWs involved. There was a lot of discussion and collaboration on the front end to make this a successful project.
NECA was the right choice for this because our contractors are fierce competitors, but they're also friends. This project actually covered 2 NECA chapters plus 3 local unions. So it was critical that NECA was involved.
Working on a project for several years, it becomes a big part of your life.
My role was to working for Premier Electric was to keep the job rolling. We had a lot of deadlines and a lot of small challenges that kept us really tight to schedule.
I think that it was a really great opportunity for me. It was a piece of Minnesota history that I got to work on.
We did all the overhead power supply and grounding on the system. It was a big project for a Local 160, especially here in the metro area. We had well over 30 to 40 members on it, pretty much straight through.
And with any project, there were challenges the IBEW NECA team had to overcome.
Being as small of a corridor as it was going through St. Paul, that was probably the biggest challenge, was getting to and from the job site and staying within our area and not affecting the public the most.
I think one of the biggest challenges that all 3 of us had were dealing with the close proximity to the buildings, to the public. The university is a very busy place, and that was probably the biggest challenge.
In the end, a happy customer is what the IBEW NECA team prides themselves on.
I'm very happy with it, and most importantly, the people of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and others who use the line are very, very happy. Ridership is above expectations, and everybody raves about the quality of the ride and the quality of the work that was done.
The ability to have affordable transit and transportation, the ability to live without a car increases the standard of living for people, and it increases the quality of life for people. And that, NECA and IBEW are about that for members, and working on this project was a great thing for members, and it's also a great thing for working people that the project happened, and my gratitude for their support and involvement for it and the great work that got done, unbounded.
This was a big project for us. It was almost $1 billion project with a lot of federal, state, and local resources going into it. You can't take a chance on having a line that's not built properly. You can't take a chance on one that's delayed because of construction errors and those things. You have to have a professional crew. You have to have folks like the IBEW workers that can come in, know what they're doing, are properly supervised, can deliver the project done well, done on time, done on budget. That's the value of having the IBEW in this project.
And after all the hard work, you finally get to go for a ride.
It's pretty cool to hop on it and ride it and think, yep, we did this. It was really cool.
My kids are very proud that I got to work on it and their dad was part of Minnesota history. Every time that we go into downtown, my kids insist that we ride the light rail.
It's very fun. It's unique. You take a lot of pride in it. You put a lot of hours into it. Took a lot of your life to do this job. And it's really special when you can ride it and say you were part of it.
So what about other cities that hope to put a transit system like this in place one day?
The light rail is a rapidly expanding method of public transportation, and it is growing all the way across the country. You know, the larger NECA and IBEW contractors are well positioned to do this type of work as the need arises across the country.
Reporting for ETV, this is Erica McClarity.
Thanks, Erica. As many have said, this project is a prime example of transit done right. That's it for this edition. For more, like behind-the-scenes extras and social interaction, follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. I'm Dominic Giarratano. We'll see you next time.